What's up, Cancer? This is going to be your love check-in for the first half of February. This is for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out the channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. The info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a long wait for a reading with me at the moment. I'm quite backed up. So if you would like to explore your options, I have put links to my affiliates Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Cancer, I'm going to do a usual check-in. The person on your mind, how do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the first half of February. I say potential to anyone that's new to my channel because I infuse manifesting, universal law of assumption and mindset into my whole channel, and my tarot readings are just check-in points into one version of you, Cancer, your specific person, and the connection that you are manifesting, have manifested, are selecting out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. All things exist at once. Everything on the outside is a reflection of your present state of being, your state of consciousness. Your desires are meant for you. You can have anything you want, and therefore if you would like to manifest this differently, it just requires a shift in your state, in your focus, and a reselection. So please check out the other content I post on this, or check out some other coaches online, and I like to teach as I go. Okay, Cancer, the person on your mind, how do they feel about you? I just saw the Moon card and the Two of Swords. So it seems to be that it's stuck in lack of clarity, obscurity, a sense of things not being very clear, foggy, indecision, Cancer. How are they feeling about you? Stagnant, again, Two of Swords, stagnancy, like a decision needs to be made. Let's have a look. Yeah, confusion. Could be a history of like mixed feelings or mixed signals. It's in the reverse, so maybe they want to come out of that confusion. The Fool card's in the reverse. The Page of Pentacles is in the upright, so it could be a wanting to make an offer. The Fool card in the reverse, it's like there's been an unreadiness or an unwillingness to kind of go for it. Some of you are at a distance from this person, so this requires like travel or something like that. That could be causing some mixed feelings or mixed energy. Not really relevant, guys. It's circumstantial. I'll get to you soon and explain more. But there could be an offer coming through or a gesture or wanting to make an offer. Confusion here, mixed feelings, or a sense of maybe they don't know where you're kind of at with things. I mean, Queen of Wands is in the reverse, Cancer. 10 of Cups is in the upright. So on one hand, there's a sense of you being like happily ever after. On the other hand, Queen of Wands is in the reverse. Some of you are dealing with a situation where things feel confusing because family or children are playing into this. Queen of Wands in the reverse can be like the other person. So for some of you, this is a situation involving choices or options. Don't take it if it's not your story, or maybe this has been more passion and hasn't reached like an offer stage for commitment and, you know, the future. So again, we're going to look at your side of the street. It's going to be more important. 6 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, Cancer, for some of you, this is at a stalemate and there has been some kind of an end between the two of you and it's feeling a little stuck. This could be a situation where you have a long history with this person. They have memories, but there's mixed energy because there's something here to do with either 7 of Swords, trust issues or secrecy or avoidance going on, particularly if there's other energies in the mix. Now we're going to explain when we get to you why none of that matters, or you can look at the last video that I posted about why circumstances never matter, or divine timing doesn't matter if you find that this person is a person you've known a long time and there's this feeling like the timing's not right because there's ties to other people, as an example. But some of you are like, there's no movement right now. There could have been an end. And this person's reminiscing on you. 6 of Cups would be about reconciliation. We've got Seven of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles, 2 queens on the table. So something about questions around loyalty, stability, commitment, potentially. For some of you, yeah, Queen of Wands in the reverse. So there's been passion maybe in the past, but it hasn't reached 10 of Cups energy. They are still passionate about you, no doubt, Cancer. They'd like to reinvigorate the passion with you. What's this Page of Pentacles? What do they want to offer? They want to get past some kind of anxiety between the two of you, or stress, and reconcile. Maybe there's a hope to make that gesture to reconcile. Tell me about this Ace of Wands, King of Cups, Cancer. They feel love for you. They could feel like you love them, but there's some kind of block, obstacle, or confusion, or choice that needs to be made, decision that needs to be made. And Four of Wands, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Some of you are dealing with a situation that involves more a passionate endeavor, in some cases an affair. Do not take anything I'm reading as your story, and if it doesn't resonate, it's not for you. And even if it does, and it is your story, fuck it in a bucket, guys. You can get one of these hoodies if you like. It's my new merch. I'll put the link in the description box. But the Knight of Wands in the reverse, passionate. This could be someone you have a history with. It's stop-start. There's an avoidance in making a decision, or there's a history where there has been something, avoided, or secrecy, or a sense of bad endings or betrayal because of other people. Four of Wands maybe is about wanting to have commitment, but maybe there's an outside commitment. And if not, there's just been an avoidance of committing. And this question around readiness and options and choices. Now, Cancer, if you want this person to choose you, fuck third parties, fuck circumstances, fuck the past, fuck any of it. You can actually, and pardon my language, guys, sorry, I swear a lot on this channel. I don't care. That's just who I am. If you want it now, they're going to look at you. But this person is still passionate about you. There's wanting to come out of confusion. There's wanting to reconcile. I'm going to trust what I was channeling in that opening. In this check-in, looks like they're feeling a little like the blindfolds on as to where you're at, and a little bit of stagnancy, and maybe they're not sure how to move forward. There's Two of Pentacles, back and forth, and Eight of Swords, feeling a little trapped. And maybe they're back and forth about how to come forward or to reconcile. For some of you, this is a situation where there's a trappedness because it's back and forth about making a decision. If it's making a decision because someone is stuck in a commitment and the idea of not being able to break free from that, Cancer, if you've selected the third party situation, you can manifest that away. And if you're both in a third party situation, all you do is it's the same principle, guys. You manifest everything, so you can just go to the end and select, and all the pieces will move for you. But this person is kind of the blindfolds on, they're trapped in their mind. For some of you, it's just this unreadiness to go forward because you have a history where there's trust issues, because there was indecision, and now there's this sort of a stalemate, and maybe they're not clear. Are you weighing your options? Do you have choices? Do you have options? What about commitment? Is that a possibility? I mean, this seems to be like a round and round. Some of you are separated by distance, and this would require travel distance, relocation, something like that. Or there's a sense of risk involved in going for it because maybe there's financial stuff going on here as well with the Two of Pentacles. I mean, King of Wands, King and Queen of Wands, mutual passion, but perhaps non-commitment. Okay, non-commitment, just as I said that, King and Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So also the other thing is there's shadow energy with the King and Queen of Wands. That's a pair with passion, but someone here feels like, oh, it's just sex, or it's just being passion. Either they assume that about you, you assume that about them, or both of you, but then you might have selected a situation that's complicated, and it seems impossible to get the loyalty or the commitment, or the history between the two of you has indicated that. Now, again, guys, bucket in a bucket. Let's look at what you want. And I'll also get the Oracle cards to clarify a bit more. The Six of Cups means that they want to return. Some of you, this might come and go. It might go round and round. You may be at a stalemate at the moment. Page of Pentacles could mean that there's the offer coming through again. But what we want to do is we want to forget the round and round and the back and forth. If you want this now, it's available to you now in whatever way that you desire. Oh my God, guys, the world is on the bottom of the deck. You want to close out an old cycle. You don't want to keep going round and round. For some of you, the round and round is unfinished business outside of your connection, on your end, their end, or both ends. So let's take a look at you. 4 of Wands. So for some of you, marriage and commitments outside of your connection are playing into that. If you, Cancer, have selected a person that is tied up in something, but you know that there's the version that loves you and wants you, and you want them, and there's the commitment that you want, then all you need to do is affirm for it. It's not complicated at all, but you need to persist in that and stop paying attention to anything from the past or circumstances that were your manifestation anyway. Anyone that is new, you might not understand what I'm saying, but you will if you watch my other content, or if you go online and check out how to manifest away third parties, why circumstances don't matter, etc. So how are you feeling about them right now, Cancer? There's questions here on this. There's a history of trust issues and non-commitment, or questions around loyalty. Okay, so how do you feel about them? Burdens or responsibility are playing into this. How do you feel about them, Cancer, and what do you want as we move into the first half of February? Page of Cups. So there's pages on the table. You want to make a gesture or an offer. And then there's a 10 of Pentacles. So this would be the future vision. Some of you children are playing into this. Otherwise, this would be that there is the future vision, and maybe you're hoping they're going to come in and offer that. If you want it, you just need to affirm. You don't even take action, guys. You go into the imagination, into your consciousness, you shift your focus and affirm for that. It's available. We don't need to worry and manipulate and finagle or think about how this is going to come about. Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse, Cancer. Wheel of Fortune's in the upright. Ace of Wands. You both have an Ace of Wands, so you're both mutually very attracted to each other, Cancer. Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse, which would mean that, at least in the recent past, it's been non-committal. Again, this reading doesn't have to be for everyone. But there's a wanting to have a positive shift, Cancer. Maybe you feel there's a sense of destiny between the two of you. And there's that 10 of Pentacles, and there's the future vision, and then there's a Knight of Wands and a 6 of Cups and a 10 of Swords. Lots of cross cards, neutral energy. So there could be a feeling of betrayal, or there was a bad ending, or bad cycles between the two of you, pain in your past, in your history with one another. But you're still mutually very attracted to each other. I mean, this has been stop-start, but you feel like you want to take passionate action, or you want them to take passionate action. Affirm for it. You want to reconcile. You do feel like this is destined. You have a 10 of Pentacles in the overall. Yes, for some of you, that means that family and commitments outside of the connection are playing into it. Already told you. You can affirm that away. That's fine. If not, some of you just like, this has been in the past, there's some pain, and you might be holding an assumption that this is how it is, and this person it is only wanting one thing and is non-committal. All you need to do is affirm that they're committed to you. They want you. They only want you. If you stay anchored into the old story, it goes round and round, Cancer. Or if this person's not reaching out and you keep thinking it's because of what's happened or what was said or done in the past, and you keep being re-triggered and reliving that, that's your story. The outside's just going to keep reinforcing that. The person's going to keep showing up or reflecting that. Or if you're not getting the communication because something has ended and you're focusing that they haven't communicated, you're going to get that. On this timeline, they want to communicate. You both want to reconcile. But you are the dominant mirror and the God of your reality. So if you're going back and forth, they want me, they don't want me. They want commitment, they don't want commitment. They're reaching out, no, why haven't they reached out? You're wavering between states. There's a Hierophant card in the reverse. So there's been non-committal energy, at least in the past. And Hierophant card in the reverse, it's like, or inability to commit for some reason. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Gosh, there's a lot of the same cards coming out, guys. Crazy. So there's questions here around loyalty, stability, commitment, and of course pain. What else, Cancer? Death and endings. Maybe for some of you, there's the assumption that something needs to end outside of the situation for you guys to reconnect and reconcile, because I've got a King of Pentacles here. So there's also trust issues between the two of you. Are you matching each other's desires and expectations? Like this person could think that you're not committed to them and not choosing, and you could feel like you're not committed, they're not committed to you and not choosing, or that's been your history. So fuck it in a bucket, Cancer. All you need to do is say, no, we're better than ever. We're in the most loving, fulfilling, committed relationship. It doesn't even need to take 10 years or divine timing or like, don't focus on the circumstances. You've got the Fool card in the reverse from another deck. Fool card in the reverse. Some of you feel like in the past there's been recklessness, or there's just been this whole, you might have a divine timing story that now is not the time, or there's a sense of risk, or someone's not ready. So change your dominant assumptions. There is infinite versions existing right now of your connection, and this person can come in and everything will move for you perfectly if you just project your dominant thoughts and assumptions onto them of what you prefer, okay? They are your mirror. And they don't have free will in your reality, in any version, guys. I don't care what anyone says. Okay, any coach is going to tell you that. So right now, I don't know. There's a stalemate. You both want to reconcile. Let's see what action they want to take towards you. I mean, Page of Pentacles means they do want to reach out. If you're feeling like it's taking a long time and that is what you're trying to manifest and you want reconciliation, then stop wavering and saying, well, why haven't they just focused on, they're reaching out any minute now. They want to communicate. Or if you want to go straight to the end, if you want commitment with this person, you just need to affirm for that. By the way, we've got Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. Sorry, guys, I hope my mic is okay. What does this person want to come forward with in the first 2 weeks of February? Intimacy, passion. You both have the passion. Coming into union, chemistry, missing you. Okay, so that's very mutual, Cancer. Reconciliation. Said that a couple of times. You mutually want reconciliation. Resolving issues, getting back together, harmony. Infatuation, denial, obsession, attraction. Lots of attraction here. The Two of Swords is sort of like that stagnancy that I was seeing over here and this confusion. They might feel like you send mixed signals. You might feel like they send mixed signals, or that's been your history. And the denial thing, but then obsession and attraction. I mean, they're missing you. Regrets, reminiscing, missing you. Stubborn, inflexible. So that's the stalemate. So if you're assuming they're inflexible and that they're not deciding or they're not choosing, change it. Just change your assumption. They're fixed on me. They only want me. They choose me. Whatever you're manifesting, Cancer, they might feel you're stubborn and inflexible. Doesn't matter. Whatever they think and feel about you is still you pushed out. So you don't need to even take action, chase anything, or play around with this. You just need to go to the preferable version with the mind, affirm for it. There's an ashamed, backfired, got caught. Something happened between the two of you with this Ten of Swords. And then they want conflict resolution, compromising, making amends, positive outcome. Okay, Cancer, I mean, I think that really does explain a lot. I mean, the actions, some of you, yes, are going to get a reach out and a reconciliation. Some of you, and that you would have manifested that too, Cancer. You'd be in the process of manifesting that. And those of you that are thinking, well, it may or may not happen, then just say that it's happening or it's happened. That's all you need to do, because you manifest all of it. So even just on this check-in, they still want to resolve the issues. There's a lot of mutual reception here, so you just need to get out of your own way. It's just you versus you. Let's get you a romance angel. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. There's something here that you might be holding on to, like there's some hurt or some pain, and there's something about backfired around choices or options or something like that in your history. You can also just get someone to apologize, Cancer. That's totally fine. But if you want to go to the end and if you want the commitment, you want the stability, and you want the best possible relationship, if you keep holding yourself anchored into past events and getting re-triggered, and you assume that this is how this person is, that's when you get the round and round. You may even get them come back in, then they go back out, right? Like hot, cold, in, out, non-committal, whatever. It might be a natural byproduct that this person comes in and is like, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I only want you, and I regret something. They may say those actual words, but you want to release it because it's a version of you that selected circumstances in a situation. They were you pushed out or are in any moment. So anyway, guys, my regulars know what I'm saying. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, okay? So let go of control issues. The control issues also could just be like holding back on like expressing feelings and stuff. The only thing you need to control, Cancer, is your mind. So stop trying to control events and circumstances or the past and thinking back to the past and wanting things to be different. You need to control your thoughts because you are the manifester. You are selecting everything. So you just need to control your thoughts and assumptions about yourself and about how this person shows up and how they think and feel about you, and select that with persistency, okay? Religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Well, there's a spiritual connection potentially. Some of you also, there could be differences in religion and culture, and that could be a factor that caused some stress and some confusion, like someone didn't choose on that basis. But I think it's mainly, it's a spiritual connection. We've got new love, so that could be renewal of the love. And some of you, Cancer, have another love or an option if you're not in a commitment, you know. Then we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Then we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So that is like the energy. This person, you both want to reconcile. This person seems to want to be coming in to reconcile. They're missing you. There's an honest conversation that needs to be had. There might have been a holding back on being honest about feelings, like a stubbornness. There may be something stalling, appearing to stall circumstances, other people or other energies. The 3D doesn't matter, guys, at all. It's trash, okay? Go and look at the last video that I posted. All right, guys, I hope that resonated for you, Cancer. I intend that it helped some of you, and I'm sending you so much love, and I will check in 2 weeks' time.